right here. I need to open up my dashboard. So now on my end, load, and this one, and start the timer. Oh, not again. Hey, I fixed it. Okay. One does not struggle for countless battles over the fear of entering here. Alright. I need to do a few more battles. Oh no! Big for missing.
Alright, what's next?
Alright, two more. What's saying that? Alright.
Not bad.
Alright. Last time.
Not bad.
Oops. Alright, that'd be 400. Yeah, I struggle. I submit you a memory fragment in my blessing. Report on the attack on Ebonia's Bracer Guilds. And S-1202 made the branches of the Bracer Guild in Ebonia committed the attack in quick succession. The perpetrators were an armed group, but all else about them was unknown, and the guild, along with all connected to it in the nation, fell into a state of confusion. Before long, the orbital communication network in the capital was rife with calls and messages, and the situation grew increasingly grave. At dawn yesterday, the capital's guild houses were completely destroyed by powerful explosives. According to the second subdivision analyst, the explosions were directly below those buildings in the city underground waterways. Judged by explosive use and means employed, this was the work of professionals, currently working on to confirm the location of potential dangerous persons within the country. A Jacob member has been found among those suspected of entering the country illegally. Confirmed to be responsible for what J6 in the Chester Jacob Corps. Keep an eye out on other members of the same corps in the country. At dawn today, the Gerhardts and Hamador came under attack. We are unable to contact the Bracers charged with overseeing them. We request the aid of high-ranking Bracers. This is urgent. We repeat, this is urgent. The Bracer Guild here in Emboria has been sent a message to the Guild's Grantor branch. Should to contact the message, at least one high-ranking Bracer will be entering Emboria in the coming days. We request they be pursued and put under strict surveillance upon arrival. 2 days after the assault began, Cassius Bright, S-Rank, arrived in the Imperial capital. He assumed the post of provisional representative of the Emborian Guild. After doing so, he assessed the damage to the Guild and called for the Bracers assigned to them, who had become scattered in the chaos, to reconvene outside the city. He also ordered a halt to all orbital communications to prevent interception by the enemy. By this point, guilds in 6 cities had been attacked, and the Bracer Guild in Emboria was beginning to struggle to function. The branches that had not yet been attacked requested the army's protection. However, they seemed to be in no hurry to grant their support, making it clear that they could not be counted upon. Meanwhile, the provisional representative was able to estimate the rough location of the enemy supply base from their movement. This is what took place in FC1 when Cassius was away and Estelle and Joshua were on their quest. Right? Or is this before that? The rough location of the enemy supply based on their movement up to that point, and after choosing a small number of bases who were familiar with the area, he sent them to try and find it. His reason for going with this approach was that he had concluded the enemy would have to build a supply base inside the country because of how strict border controls are. It did not take long for his rules to battle, but when the war strategy to produce results. Okay. The Bracer sent by Rebel Scale is confirmed to be one Cassius Bright. Bright is an S-Rank Bracer whose fire in our subdivision has him rated as a level 4 threat, the second highest level possible. He is also the man believed to have commanded the counteroffensive against the Imperial Army during the 100 Days War. May potentially pose a threat to national security, so he's being carefully watched. Attempt to track CB failed. Current whereabouts are unknown. However, as requested by HQ, we have not raised our alert level and left it as it stands. Yes, I kind of realized that. Kind of reading it, going through it, with how the struggles between the two parties and there's more than 2 parties, but how the structure of the political system and the Emborian Empire works. However, as requested by HQ, we have not raised the work level and have left it as it stands. Several bases are currently traveling aboard a train. We believe them to be taking part in some kind of operation. This course, time to go. 6 bases assaulted the Jaeger base. The Jaegers inside the base were apprehended. We have identified them to be members of the Jester Jaeger Corps. The discovery of the enemy base revealed that it was a Jaeger Corps known as Jester who was behind the attack. After this, however, the Jaegers movement became much more passive and the two sides entered a deadlock. The stalemate continued for roughly 2 months. During this time, the Guild representative made contact with the intelligence division and began preparing for an operation that would ultimately allow him to bring the trouble to an end. Cassius Bright has made contact with a member of our subdivision currently in the process of confirming. The target Cassius Bright has proposed a joint operation intending to meet him again at the specified date and time. but eventually broke the deadlock with a brilliant strategy devised by Cassius Blake. Having successfully made contact with a member of the intelligence division, he made them send a message to HQ in the hopes it would be intercepted by the enemy. What happened was exactly that. From the message, they were able to deduce the time and place the next meeting would be happening, and set about plotting his assassination. Exactly what CB had hoped would happen. During the meeting, CB had given said intelligence division member an encoded message. It contained detailed plans for an operation in which the Imperial Army would defeat the Jaegers after they had been wore out by false information. The General Staff Office chose to go ahead with the proposed plan, and after a joint operation with the Bracer Guild, the Jaegers who had gathered to assassinate Cassius Blake were surrounded and forced to surrender. Furthermore, the remnants of their forces who were in other bases were also defeated after the initial prisoners gave up their locations. Several months after the trouble began, Jester was completely dismantled. Raising the threat level of Cassius Blake as makes Bracer effective immediately. Henceforth, he would be regarded as a level 5 threat. He poses a severe threat to national security and must be placed under strict surveillance if he ever enters the country again. Confirmed that the surveillance target left the country today, his departure was without incident, handing control over the mission over to our foreign agencies. We have also confirmed Cassius Blake's departure. We shall continue to pursue him, but he has not shown any suspicious behavior to date. We have yet to confirm any interactions between him and the minstrel. We'll continue to follow their movements. Okay. Alright, I'm glad I did that one. All is one and one is all. All begins with one and in the end it returns to one. Only when you have released all of the other doors shall this one open. Alright, so I have to find door 15 to do this one. Wait, alright. Do I want to keep this party for the next boss, for the next fight? That's a question. Does it matter? Yeah. Oh yeah, Force Horizon Kevin. Let's make sure she's ready then.
I am ready.
It's been a while since I used her. If you wondering why she had nothing on, I had to equip someone and I wanted the best stuff for that person. Give some HP. Let's increase the defense. Well, that'll make it really useful, actually. Let's give you evade, actually. And I need to buy a cast 2 for you, don't I? Yep. Oh, I don't have an EB cut on you yet either. I need to look at that again. Alright, put a cast 2 here. And I guess you won't have the wind gem then. You need an EP cut or something at least. Okay. That's it. That should be good enough. Let's here to restore her health. Let's double check the stops. Increases her strength, but brings down her thing, so that's a no. Alright, some good weapons. Absolutely fine. Alright. Let's do this. About the extra encounters, I can't remember where to go. Things down. Yes, okay. Missed, but once again, we're in for some fun times up ahead. No telling what it could be, but we'll have to walk through here eventually. Just take a deep breath and step inside, I guess. Okay. Well, I knew it. Where are we now? Does this look like the Imperial War of Era? Oh, you're right. This is the campus. Wait, isn't that the church emblem? Kevin. Welcome to Astor House, the place where wife, Rufina, and I grew up together. The distant flames. This is only a copy of Astor House, yes? But it looks so... Yeah, I can barely bring myself to accept it's not the real thing. Everything from the feel of the earth underfoot to the smells of the air are just like the real thing. Yeah. So this is where the two of you grew up, huh? I guess this is somewhere owned by the Cyprian Church, right? That's right, it's what's called a gospel factory. Think of them as a cross between an orphanage and a monastery. I see. So does that mean well, no reason to dance around, so yep, I'm an orphan. And how I came here is a story best saved for another day. Feels real being back here again now. It's been about 5 years. 5 very long years. Well anyway, we're bound to find some kind of clue as to how to get to the 7th plane somewhere in here. You guys up for having a look around the area with me? Yeah, let's go. Alright, so that's like the main building. Let's check over here. What's this room? Dining hall? This is the living room where we used to have all of our meals. Just don't make a mistake of thinking it was a one place like the Mercier orphanage. The matron here was a stubborn old sister who was strict as could be. Every mealtime we had to pray so much that our stomachs had given up and getting fed by the end of it, and we got yelled at for the tiniest thing. Ouch, that does sound harsh. You deserve it all, in my opinion. You never did as you were told and caused to nothing but grief. Okay, I'll admit that's probably accurate, but still. As you can probably guess, this is right here is the kitchen. This is where the older children of the first series who did the cooking. It was also a wide favorite place to sneak into whenever she had a hankering for some food. Kevin! She did, huh? That makes sense knowing you. How cute. Please don't take everything he says at face value. Well, anyway. This was always Rufina Tuff back when she was still here. She was always out here around mealtime making food for me, Wise, and the other kids. After she left, Wise and I took over her position. That brings back memories. Of course, when you left too, we were mean to handle it all alone. The meal thought aggravates me. In fact, I think you should whip up something right now to make up for your selfishness. Yes, ma'am. I'll make you something later. The only thing that's reliable and I promise with ready to attach to the end is one said by you. I'm not going to get my hopes up. Man, no faith in me, huh? Well, guys, every single room except in... Okay, not every single room. Outside? Yeah. This here is the kids' bedroom. I was up here back when I was first taken in before graduating to the boys' bedroom. You know, we didn't mix well with the other children. Rufina had such a hard time trying to get you to make friends with them. It was a real ordeal for her, you know. Yeah, I know. I was like a little hedgehog who didn't want to let anyone get near back then. I feel sorry for everyone who had to put up with me. I'm so amazed that you even bothered trying to be friendly. Well, I know you were only playing tough. Like the time with Rufina and the chocolate. Stop. We're not hearing that story here. Now I'm really curious. Now I'm really curious. This is the matron's room. No one's here now, though. Yeah. By the way, Wise, how's the matron these days? She's fine. Her injuries weren't lasting. She hasn't had energy since she used to ever since retiring, unfortunately. She really wanted to see you again, Kevin. She did, huh? This here is the girls' bedroom, the place where Rufina spent her nights. Same for you eventually too, Wise. I even used to sleep with her from time to time. Her bed was always cozy and smelled really nice. It was much nicer than sleeping in my own. After she left here, her bed became mine. I bet you were jealous. Haha, you bet. I was at the time, I admit. Oh, I thought you'd be a bit more frustrated than that. I shouldn't have bothered saying anything. Give me a break. This is the boys' bedroom where I slept until I was about 10 years old. Technically, the boys and girls weren't supposed to enter one another's bedrooms. They never stopped Wise here from doing it all the time now. What he neglects to mention is that it was his fault I did so. What else was I supposed to do when he slept in every morning? He was on cleaning duty. Well, you could just knock on the door until I got up. But now I'll disturb the other boys who were sleeping which would have been unfair. They weren't the ones shirking their duties. It was 100% your fault. Fine, fine, whatever you say. That house is done. Go back here. Nope. Hi. The door is locked. Figures. Is it locked? Yeah. Well, whatever. We can keep poking around. The door is stuck fast and doesn't have a keyhole. Why won't it open? This is the side entrance that opens from the inside. We can't get in from the outside. Yeah, we want to get into the chapel. We're gonna have to go through the front. What did I miss? There's an empty well. We used to get our drinking water out of here. We had no fancy orbital pumps either. We did it using a good old-fashioned bucket with string attached. It was a nightmare. Tell me about it. We would go out on winter mornings and come back with our hands numb and red raw. But looking back at the whole experience now, it was fun in its own way. Haha, I guess it was. Is that what I was missing? Oh, there's something else. There you go. There's no sign of anyone in there. Our last hope seems to be the chapel. So it seems. Where's it, Kevin? Hey, Wise. You were the one responsible for cleaning the chapel that day, right? What day? On Aster's house final day, when Rufina died. Kevin? Oh-ho. That was what I was told when I went to visit the matron afterward, at least. Well, were you? Yeah, I was. Why? I thought so. Check your pockets, Wise. I'm pretty sure the chapel key is in one of them, huh? Wise began checking her pockets like habit. Eventually she found the old brass key. It can't be. No way. That makes sense. There's just another manifestation of this world, ability to make thoughts into reality. Honestly, I wasn't entirely sure you'll find it in there. But in all the other areas on this plane, there was always a reason to take the person we needed with us. This just goes to show that you really were meant to come here, Wise. But, no, as disbelieving as I am, this is definitely the chapel's key. I suppose all we can do right now is try to go inside. Yeah. Before we go in, Wise, there's something I should warn you about. Once we step through that door, there'll be no going back. You're going to find out the truth about what happened that day, all of it, and you won't like it. Are you ready for what you're about to find? I'm more than ready. All these years, I've never quite been able to accept what happened here. The wife I thought I knew just suddenly came to the end, with us all getting moved to other places, and I still don't even know why. I even tried to come back here just before beginning my training to become a squire, but it had already been demolished. I've been ready for a long time. I want to know the truth. And more than anything, I feel like knowing will get me closer to you and Rufina. Okay, let's hit that in then. Right. So the rest of us went outside for this? No, actually, I prefer if you came in with me. This is relevant to you guys too, in a sense. It all started 5 years ago. A Jacob corpse someone had hired took this place over out of nowhere. By the way, how much do you remember of that day, Wise? Just so I know. I just met a group of men in black forcing their way through the gate and trudging in here. They tied everyone up, took the Metron up to the second floor, and then next thing you knew, you were in a bed in the hospital in town, right? Afterwards, you found out that Rufina and I had come to rescue everyone, and that she had died in the process. That about right? Mm-hmm. Just what happened, Kevin. All I've heard is that it was work of someone who opposed the church, but I haven't had a chance to meet you since then, much less to ask you about it. I tried asking Instructor Salnate, but she wouldn't say a word. That doesn't surprise me. The Grocer Commander can't admit this orphanage was being used as a smokescreen for an artifact that needed stealing away. It what? Here we go. A secret passage, huh? But wait, if there was an artifact here, you don't mean... Yup. Below here is a primal ground used to seal artifacts away, just like the one under Granto Cathedral. I'm sure you remember. The day it all happened, Rufina and I were due to come back here for the first time in a while. We were both coming from different places we've been sent, so we wanted to meet up in town and come the rest of the way here together. But then her train was delayed, with me in town to wait for her alone. That was when I got word of what happened. All I could think was that you and our kids were in danger, and so I decided to try and take her to Jaegers here alone. They weren't all that experienced, so finding them wasn't even hard for a squire with me. Before long, I was able to disable them all and free the Metron and the other kids. Or so I thought. You were nowhere to be seen. Asked the other kids where you were. They told me one of the Jaegers had taken you somewhere else and that you were unconscious. I looked fanatically all over trying to find you before eventually stumbling across this place. As for how, you remember how you didn't have your ribbon in your hair when you woke up, Wise? I do. What does that have to do with anything? I found that ribbon in front of the secret passage. In front of the secret passage we'd just gone through, and there were a few footprints near it too. Made it easy to find the entrance. Oh. Anyway, after getting in here, I made my way down the staircase in pursuit of the Jaegers that had taken you. Hey Wise, do you remember what I was like back when you first met me? Yeah, I was still young at the time, but it was as fresh as if it were all yesterday. You look like you have been swallowed by blackness, like there wasn't a single thread of hope bound to you. It was scary. I kept wondering what must have happened to you, what you must have seen to make you end up that way. Haha, what must have happened to me, huh? Rufina seemed like she knew. Before I met you, I killed my mom. Well, what? Maybe killed isn't the right expression. It's not like I directly did. I still let her die down I still got a responsibility for what happened. Growing up, it was basically me and my mom for the most part. My father saw his face from time to time, but not that much. From what I understand, he had another family elsewhere. But even without him, she did her best to look after me on her own. I love her dearly. Kids in the neighborhood used to make fun of me for how I talked, which I got from her. But I just beat them up most of the time. She was always kind, she loved cooking, and yeah, I thought the world of her. When I was 7, my father, who had all the money in the world, chose to abandon her. At the best of times, she was always a frail person, and after that, she grew more and more despondent. Her health suffered. I tried everything I could do to cheer her up, but nothing I did work. And during one winter's day, when she must have finally had enough, she came over while I was sleeping and tried to strangle me. I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as a mother. But I'm so tired. I'm so tired. At least this way, the two of us can. I guess I figured that if we were both going to suffer, we might as well take the easy way out as a family. But I would let her take me with her. Before I knew what I was doing, I pushed her aside and ran barefoot out into the snow. I wandered around for a while after that. I couldn't understand what had happened or what she'd been trying to do. I'm ready. Eventually, I could feel myself getting hungry. I thought that maybe she'd been able to cool her head. I made my way back home, nervous as could be, and sorry for making you listen to all this. Still, I think that's probably when it happened. When my stigma was carved inside me. What? Where are we? Who would have thought a place like this existed under an orphanage? This was where I finally caught up to the Jaeger who had you with him. He probably didn't think anyone else was going to come after him. The second he saw me, he panicked, and putting his gun down, he went over to the pedestal right in front of us. Or it was an artifact that requires sealing away, I mentioned earlier. The Spear of Roar. What's the Spear of Roar? Magdalene spear that transformed the body of his wielder into that of a monster. It's hard to believe something like that could be a gift from the goddess, right? In any case, the cornered Jaeger grabbed it and used it. I didn't stand a chance. Much as I tried, I wasn't any match for the inhuman monster before me. He knocked me to the ground and then went to raise the spear against the still unconscious you. That's all it took. But Stigma drew all of the spirit power from it into itself and blasted magnified countless times over into the Jaeger's body. The result wasn't even a battle. Our precious home became a slaughterhouse. By the end, he wasn't even recognizable. Just thousands of lumps of flesh strewn all over the floor. After defeating him, my Stigma's power was still coursing through my body. I never experienced anything like that before. I lost complete control of myself. At this point, Rufina arrived, and she seemed to understand exactly what had happened. Using her bow gun and temper sword, she was able to separate me from you and prevent me from doing you any harm. And then When I returned to my senses, I was in her arms, dumbfounded. Her body was full of holes all over, but she hugged me as tightly as she could. That's when she drew her last breath. No. There it is, the truth you wanted. It wasn't that I couldn't save Rufina. I was the one who killed her, with my own hands right in front of you. But you didn't. I didn't want to, maybe not. But that's just an excuse. If I had been able to control my Stigma's power instead of letting it consume me and fill me with bloodlust, it wouldn't have happened. If I wasn't so weak, she would still be alive today. That's not all either. Looking at her standing before me at that moment, she reminded me of my mother. She reminded me of Mom when she came to strangle me. Suddenly this feeling of betrayal rose up inside me, this desire for revenge, so I filled her full of spears. I loved them both. I wanted to protect them both. Huh. And what did I do? I killed them both. Me. Why? Why did you? Why did I what? Why didn't you tell me this before? 5 years apart and this is the first time you're telling me this? Sorry, I know I should have done it earlier, but now I have and I'm ready for the consequences. So go on, if you want to avenge her, do it. If anything, it'll make me happy if you did. You're so stupid! What you think I want to revenge her? That's not why I'm angry at all. Why have you sold a burden that great all this time on your own? We're family, Kevin. Why didn't you ever talk to me? Why didn't you ever let me hug you? Why didn't you let me do anything to help you? Wise. I finally understand. I always thought you were hunting down heretics as some kind of torment for when Rufina died. But that's not it at all, is it? Come on, Wise. I finally understand. You don't want to atone for anything. You don't want to get rid of your sense of guilt at all. You. That's right. He wants to be punished for what he did. Oh. Why now of all times? So that's what they look like, huh? Haha! You have my congratulations on making it this far. Beyond here lies the seventh plane. The place of my birth and the foundation of all planes hereafter. Thought so. And talk about how we have to go through here to get here. I was right, wasn't I? Wait, about what? Allow me to ask you once again. So, Kevin Graham, do you really want to see the face underneath this mask? Damn right I do. It's time to take that creepy mask clean and show us who you really are. What's it, it's Mom? Oh, it's Rufina Argent. Haha! With pleasure. Rufina? I miss you dearly, Wise. And as for you, Kevin, I'm impressed you were able to work out my real identity. It wasn't hard. I had a feeling from the start. The answer was right in front of my face the whole time, and your every taunt should have made me that much more sore. The only reason I couldn't be until now was because I didn't want to accept the truth. Quite. You always were weakling. You can imagine how surprised I was when you were able to defeat my strongest knight. You're talking about the Brave Lord? What connection does he even have to you anyway? I met him through my work. Oh, about 6 years ago. We were enemies at the time, but we managed to reach a compromise of sorts, and he felt he owed me a debt for so much. Alright, so you end up summoning him in order to have him repay it. It's a crafty move, but that's not so out of character for you. Far to working you anyway with me. Still, now that you made it this far, I assume you understand what I'm trying to do. Yeah, and I'm ready. Take me away. But wait, what you two talking about? I would have thought you worked the answer to that out already, Wise. Do you recall what I said before? Kevin wants to be punished. Then you. I was born here in order to give him the punishment he strives for with his every breath. It was to that end that I recreated Phantasma into its current form and welcomed all of you here. All of this was the result of Kevin's desires. He wanted this to happen. You're lying! Sorry, she isn't. I couldn't tell you why it all actually happened, but that's what but what she says is true. No. The seventh plane is focused somewhere made for the express purpose of punishing me over and over. A fated hell for someone who let his own mother die and kill Rufina to suffer and rot. And once I drop down there, this all be over. Wait a second. Why should you have to do that? I mean, I suppose it makes sense, but I still can't understand why. Right. What do you think you're doing, Wise? That's not very nice thing to do to your sister. Shut up! You're not my sister! My sister would never do something like this. Never! Wise! You promised me, Kevin. You promised me that you'll never do anything that would make Rufina sad. So what do you think you're doing? How can you believe sacrificing yourself for everyone will make her happy? Wise! Stop! Haha! Who are you to say it wouldn't? I might not be the real Rufina, but I'm a very close copy of her. If Kevin wants to be punished, why wouldn't I want to give him his wish? Because that's not how Rufina was at all. She never indulged in something like that, not in 1,000 years. Think back to when you first met us, Kevin. You're giving up on the world like you just want to disappear. But did she let you do that? No. She forced chocolate down your throat and dragged you right back into the real world, even when you didn't want to, whether you liked it or not. See. Haha, well, this is a surprise. You're going a lot more than I was expecting if you're able to talk back to me. Stop talking to me as if you're my sister. You are not, and I won't stand for you defying her any further. Well, if that's how you want to do things, perhaps I should invite you in Kevin's place. Me? No! Those of you can stand by and watch. Whoa! It's the evil eye! Wise! Stuff this, Rufina. She's got nothing to do with any of this. Oh, but she has, considering this another part of your punishment. After all, if she suffers for all eternity in your place, that's going to make your suffering all the more potent, isn't it? Please, go ahead and do your worst. Oh, Wise. Drop me wherever you like, I'll live. I'm never going to let Kevin be alone again. I will come back to him. Haha, fighting words, my sweet sister. You should see whether you can make good of them. Ah! Ah! Kevin? Ooh. Shiny. Hey, Wise. Keep up. Kevin? Ah, you okay? Feeling any pain? No, I'm okay, I think. But why are you? I fell through that crack alone. So why are you? You big dummy. Me? What were you thinking with all that taunting? Go ahead and do it your worst. Drop me wherever you like, I'll live. And just how do you know you live? Oh wait, you don't. But you're a squire, aren't you? A rookie like you, with no experience or proper judgment, has no business making calls that put her own safety at risk. If you can't promise to never do that again, then you and I both know you're not cut out to be part of the Grove Theater. That's probably what I should be saying anyway, but it's real rich coming from me, huh? So, I'll you off with a little bop there, huh? Look around us. This is it, the 7th plane. Wow. Gehenna. Gehenna? Yep, it's just like the Testament brought to life. And I'm the one responsible for bringing it all. Oh. After all, if there's one place that's possible, it's Phantasma. I don't know how Rufina came back, but she did, with both memories and personality intact. And now I have good fortune of being punished by one of the very people I wronged. I really couldn't think of a more fatal punishment for a bastard like me. Everything she said was dead on. More than anything, I wanted to be punished. I figured that by accepting that punishment, all this would be done and everyone else could go back to their lives. I thought I could be just like her, sacrifice my own life so everyone else could be saved. But that wouldn't make me like her. But that wouldn't make me like her at all, would it? No, she might have given up her life to save ours, but that wasn't because she was happy to throw her life to protect someone else's. It was because she saw really no other option. With me unconscious, she didn't even have the choice to retreat. There was no way out of the situation without one of the three of us losing our lives. That's the only reason she chose to do what she did. Yeah, she was never the kind of person who would prize self-sacrifice as some kind of virtue. She only ever accepted as an option if all the others had been exhausted and it was truly the only way. Wait, but this time that's not the case. You're here, I'm here, all our friends are here. If we put our heads together, I'm sure we could have found another way out of here. One where no one will have to die. You must have realized that, and yet you tried to take the easy way out, didn't you? I hate to say it, but yeah, I did. That's a pretty simple thing for a Dominion to be doing, huh? Haha, see? I got no right to be criticizing you. I'm even less fit to be a knight than you. Still around here reminiscing about my own feelings isn't going to get us anywhere. So if you're up for walking, let's get ourselves out of here. Come again? What are you looking so surprised for? You didn't think I was going to stay here and stop being punished for all eternity, did you? Well, either that or stay here and wait for Rufina to show up again. Listen here, Wise. I'm not going to deny that there's a part of me, a big part, that wants to be punished for what I did. Or that there's a part of me that was overjoyed to see Rufina again, however it came to be. But I'm not alone down here. You're here with me and breathe me, that changes everything. As long as you're here, I'm not staying in this hellhole a second longer than I have to. We're getting out of here, you and me, no matter what it takes. Wait. Okay. Is it getting even worse? Okay. Alright, I need to move stuff around. Alright, gold and ruby. Sapphire, water. Oh, that has to be a time. Alright. Alright. Put the cast 2 there. Put water gem here. Sapphire gem here. Give me the gold gem. What do I have on you again? Give me the ruby. And emerald? Actually, that gives me what I want. I'll give him all the spells. That should be good. Yeah, I do like the music here a lot. And that's like wearing horrible things. Okay. Okay. I can't wait to hear that in more detail.
Take that! Sorry, but you had to die.
The chest is empty.
Good job. Keep it up.
There you go. Chest is empty. There's a range to it, but I'm okay with that. Chest is empty. Chest is empty.
Stay alert. It's a
The chest is empty. Oh, this chests are boring.
Take that! Take that!
Oh,
Take that! Sorry.
ooh. New ice break? Okay. Wow! Kevin Graham, you son of a... How dare you? What? One of the heretics I killed, huh? Damn right I am. I'm Owen, the first of so many wives you claim. Owen? He was a bishop in the congregation for divine worship. He was also the one who hired those Jacobs to attack Astor House, all as pathetic act of revenge after being expelled for corruption. Helm? Ricky says he was the first target after taking up my role as heretic hunter. Huh, and I thought I had the chance to see your ugly mug again. How it feels to crawl around in this flaming pit for all eternity. I never did even die to break free from it. It's hot. It hurts. I hate it. I hate it. It's hot. I hate it. I hate. I hurt. I hate. Help me. Hot. Hate. Pain. Hate. Help. Haha. What a pitiful state you are now. Well, hey. I guess you're suffering enough but that I can put you out of your misery. No more heat or suffering for you. Just a quick death and eternal rest for the Grimoire. This is gonna do some damage, isn't it?
Guardians, grant me strength.
Okay. Ow.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Kevin. Oh wait, let's keep this up. I doubt we're near the exit just yet. We can't draw the heal for too long. We're going to heal real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Just a quick one. Just a quick 12,000 heal.
Stay alert. Insane work.
Actually worked out very well. This goes one way. The chest is empty.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Wait, I wanna go that way. Me want. The chest is empty.
Sorry, but you had to die.
Ah. Get that.
Take that!
Oh, pitiful souls,
That works.
may you rest in peace. Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Oops.
Take that! Take that! Good job. Keep it up.
Ah. Chest here. The chest is empty. Wait. You can went to the camera? Huh? I never knew that.
Keep it up.
I never hit R1, L1 ever in a battle, apparently. The chest is empty.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
just as empty.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Gah! Gah! Please let me eat you. I am so hungry. A child. His name is Elmer. He was a young boy turned into a flesh-eating monster by a fanatical devil-worshipping cult that did it all through a ritual involving artifacts. I tried everything I could to save him, every kind of fraudery I could think of, but eventually the only option was to put him out of his misery. No. I can't, right? You both look so tasty. So go on. It won't hurt. You didn't deserve this, kid, but I'm not gonna blame Adios either. If you want to resent someone, resent me. So let me put you to peace a second time. No! I don't want to die! I just don't want to be hungry anymore!
May a thousand thorns adorn your
Oops. It's fine. Haha, I didn't want to get out of bed for a week after that one. How times changed. This is particularly another day for me now. Kevin! Why? Why have you been trying to deal with all this on your own all this time? You could have at least talked to me. I chose to have a walk by myself, wise. But wait, do I have the dragon elves down with me? Especially you. Nah, that's not why I didn't talk to you about it at all, is it? I think more than anything, I was afraid. I didn't want you to see me trying to hurt myself, to punish myself. I was afraid that if you did, the bond between us would be severed forever, and that thought alone was too much to bear. Yeah, I bet that was the real reason. I was right, you stupid. You're the stupidest person I ever met. Haha. Couldn't you use something a little more affectionate? I called you a dummy before, right? That was cute. After all, I guess being stupid suits me. You dummy. You blockhead. You half-wit. That's an impressive collection of insults you got in stock. You okay now, Wise? I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me. I'll do all I can to get us out of here. See, I don't want you to worry about me. I want you to rely on me. Okay. Yeah, while I rely on you, can you revive me and heal me? Good. No. So we'll up again pretty soon. I hate when I get guard. Wrong way first. Ow! It was just that. Makes sense.
Good job. Keep it up.
Just. This is torture!
Take that!
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace. Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Chest. The chest is empty.
Take that! Stay alert. This ain't over. Take that! Good job. Keep it up. Take that! Take that! Sorry, but you had to die.
Hey, I even set her up perfectly for it too. Okay? Like, I think every single time you came in, I was in my comfort zone. And for these guys, I'm not, because I can't.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Take that! Take that! Good job. Keep it up.
Chest is empty. That works.
Take that!
Oh. Almost.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
I knew that was a big risk. Alright.
My thanks to thee.
I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as your mother. But I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Mom? Is this... At least this way. At least this way. The two of us can. Well, you're gonna give me a critical.
May a thousand swords adorn your Take that! Take that!
Ay! Goddess, my thanks to thee.
There you are. Haha, damn, that one hurt. Kevin, you don't. If this place and everything in this series is what I wanted for myself, then I'm probably the biggest masterpiece who ever read, don't you think? You don't need to force yourself to talk, Kevin. Sorry. I suppose this moment had to come sooner or later. I've been running away. I've been running away from Mom's death ever since the day I lost her. Always so desperate to walk away from it all. But now I feel like I can find stuff what happened. You sure? Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's get going, Why? There'll be plenty of time to be sad after we get out of this place. Right now, we need to concentrate on living long enough to do that. Okay. This place looks fun. Oh. You know what?
Heavenly servants of the gods, come down and purify your just left on earth without our truly
Let's just thrill the system.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Ooh, you look fun. Okay. Wait. Oh, this looks like trouble.
Hey!
Take that!
That looked like that would hurt. The chest is empty. I want a real chest message! I might hit him. Doesn't matter.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Let's actually heal.
Hey! Goddess, my thanks to thee.
You said Maxwell was 140 in this, right? At one point to me?
Take that!
Goddess, my thanks to thee. Hey! Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace. Hey! 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 Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Let's mirror that.
Take that! Good job. Keep it up.
This the end? Oh, we're at the exit. It's a cool door. The Gate of Chihina. These gates are distorted but stand fast, serving to keep the river in the deadly part. Yeah, they've been accurately realized for sure. Too bad the testaments don't give us any proof on how the two of us can force them open. Haha, nor do you have any chance of doing so. Who was that? About time. A pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham. I never thought we'd have the pleasure of meeting face to face again. Certainly not a place better with so many delightful peculiarities. I figured you might solve eventually. With this place being full of people I've killed, your will your ugly head was always a given. Who is he? He's the biggest sinner the church has ever been unfortunate enough to have in our ranks. The bishop of the congregation of the Sacraments, who went on to become the Angus and Ouroboros. George Wiseman, the demon I put an end to half a year ago. That's him? Huh, not discerning your identity was truly my most careless blunder. I never suspected the priest before me would be the one to inherit the long vacant position of Fifth Dominion. Webster is so well of surprises, doesn't it? Well, that was the point. Me being a Dominion was deliberately kept secret, so that I could serve as one of the congregation's trump cards. Of course, the truth's out in the open now, but it's a fair enough price to pay if it means you're dead. Haha, the congregation always were a cunning bunch. They created such a elaborate scheme just to take out poor little me. With the plan conceived shortly after your stigma first manifested? No, I'm sure it was, and after that, it was merely buying you time till you could make your move. With her dominion, the salt pail, and a carefully designed game plan on their side, the odds of me escaping with my life were woefully slim indeed. You're right about how cunning they are. In that sense, you were probably just as right when you called me a damn dog. I was fine with being that way too. How respectable of you. I must admit, I am astounded. I had carried out plenty of my own research on stigmas and their capabilities, but I had no idea a genuine article was capable of quite this much. What you're talking about? I suspect that deep down you already know the answer, but it's my deepest pleasure to elaborate. The Gehenna in which we stand is a reflection of your latent desires that you already know, but more specifically, the cause of this is your stigma. Huh? What do you mean? After the Ori's disappearance, Phantasma was thrown into a state of great confusion. After all, Phantasma was always subsystem prevented Ori to control it. It was like a ship whose captain had so many veins lost. To clear its own confusion, Phantasma sought a new master who could take the place of the Ori and control it. Specifically, it chose the person with the deepest trauma from among those close to the Ori when it vanished. Its decision made, it found a stigma that exists deep within you and made a copy within itself. That stigma then manifested your latent desire to hear that healing Phantasma. And that is how both this and the world of Phantasma came into existence. Kevin, well, I suppose it's enough expedition for now. And now, with clear of all confusion, I have a proposition for you. One that will allow you to resolve all this without a single loss of life. A tantalizing prospect, no? You can do that? Really? It's quite simple. You need only to cast away your humanity, nothing more. Your stigma rose from the ashes of immense despair and guilt. What better way to deal with the situation than to become a being that is not burdened by such worthless emotions? To become a truly self-supporting superhuman capable of controlling every facet of themselves. You're insane. That's no way for people to live. Yet it is the goal I absolutely pursue in both life and death alike. My research into stigmas was but one part of my efforts to achieve it. My efforts which just may not have borne fruit, but you are very close to reaching it. And once you become a superhuman, you will be able to fully control your own stigma and emerge as a new world of Phantasma. Silence, faceless! Stop trying to clear him with that forked tongue of yours. Please, I am doing no such thing. I only presented a modest proposal at best. Not one word I've said is a lie, I swear. You could argue that I may feel resentment towards them for being instrumental in my death, but at this point that matters little to me. Everything pales in significance to seeing my long cherished ambition realized. I abandoned the church teachings and joined Ouroboros in pursuit of creating superhuman, and now I finally can. You're insane. It's alright, Wise. You don't need to keep defending me. Kevin? Haha, I'm glad you understand me. I always knew you would see sense in the end. It's hard to disagree with the fact that I need to be stronger than I am. It was my weakness and my cowardice that led to taking Rufina's wife with my own hands. It was my weakness and my cowardice that led to rejecting Mom and wanting her to die. And now, it's those same two qualities that have led to Wise and Ella getting drawn into this mess to suffer. All of those things are on me, all of them. But you're absolutely right. But there's no need to spare any longer. You have it in you to overcome such weakness. Sis, follow the path I've opened to you, and there will be a thing of the past, a mere memory. There's one option, sure, a good one too. But sorry, it's not the one I'm gonna be picking. Huh? Man, I'm even more confused than I figured. Even now, I just can't bring myself to forget the taste of the chocolate I had that day. What? When Rufina and Wise found me, I was crushed beyond measure. I thought I'll never be able to stand up against and overcome the despair I felt. That's when that bitter yet sweet taste left such a strong impression on me. That's why it gave me strength to move forward, even knowing how many hardships were awaiting. Because for every hardship, there'll be just as much joy waiting for me. Kevin. So sorry, Faceless. This thing ain't gonna work out between us. Huh. Very well. I'm not about to force you to change your mind, but let's see how far such hospitality will take you when you arrive at a place of molten pearl, shall we? Lovely. No. It's Starry and Wallstrom. We have to face both guardians of Gehenna Gates at once for this round, huh? You may be a Dominion, but surely even you realize you don't stand a chance of winning here. Not when you have to worry about that girl with you. Well, have any second thoughts? Don't you dare listen to him, Kevin. I'll be fine. Don't let worrying about me stop you doing what's right. Well, you're right about our chance of winning. 2 high-ranking devils and you against just 2 of us. Things aren't looking so hot. I wish that was before I knew I'm not the man I once was. What? Ah! Ah! Everyone escort spear This is a space element attack that hits all foes on the field and is especially effective versus double. Yes? Wow. Impossible! What is this? This is the other side effect of my stigma. It's right side. It's been there all along. I was just never able to see it until now. How can it be? Seems like I owe you a lot of things, Faceless. Turning down that deal you threw out has finally allowed me to gain a little confidence in myself. As a token of my appreciation, you can be the first one to see what I can do as this victim. I always knew you were nothing more than a dog. Fine, have it your way. We'll see how much of a difference a change of color will make against such overwhelming odds. I welcome you to try. Alright, that was it. Wait, how do you get this before that? There's a skip somewhere, isn't there?
How does that?
No, his first thing, guards the whole party. And then we get to the beginning of chapter 4 or 5 when you're at the Rewalk. It's when he gets the Spear of War. Let's have you heal yourself. And let's do some destruction. There you go. Hey, you gotta admit, I'm starting to know this game very well.
Not enough.
Alright. Somehow, we're all alive. Alright. I have to move you slowly. Alright. Let's see if we can kill one demon helps. Let's heal. Why did I even try? Let's try this again. Thank you. Ow. Okay. Then up comes an eye. Nice. Huh, well done. But as one fantastic says, I will never die. I'll always be watching you from here, Typical Helm. Watching to see just how long you can continue to desperately play tough before accepting reality around you. Ha 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 ha! Haha, that's pretty play tough, huh? I wish I could disagree. What do you mean? Kevin! How are you? Are you alright? I'm fine. I think I just overdid some again. I'll be okay though. I won't fall over like I did last time I pulled this. Not after I made up my mind of the flying face Rufina head on. Haha, good. And sell forth the door to Gehenna. Haha. Still, we might beat them, but we're in the best situation here, are we? How we even supposed to get that door open? I don't think we're enough to get the barge. Yeah, but we come this far, we can't just give up. I think we're going to have to destroy it. As usual, you mind if we at least try something else before resorting to rampant destruction? Besides, I think this gate the most important defining structure down here that makes this a replica of Gehenna more than anything. I can't see it being very easy to destroy. Hey! That sounds like... Is this a joke? I've never been so happy to see someone in my life. Do this for him at the door and then off the ledge. And once again, you go out of your way to defy logic. We're finding in some real places, but this one has got to be the weirdest of them all. How did you get down here? His presence is more than a little suspicious. You're not thinking of the World of Phantasma, are you? The World of Woods? No, forget it. We don't have time to chit-chat. We need the one now or we're done for, huh? What was that? War and the sounds of flapping wings. A lot of them. Hey! Are those devils? They're not as high ranking as two would just be, but there's no soldiers either. How are we supposed to take this man out at once? Do something! This is your responsibility. I don't want to die, not here. And you don't think we do. I sort of don't. I used too much my stick with power. I've got to at least try and give these two an opening to get away, but how? Stay back, Kevin. I don't think I got much of a choice here. Oh, the door just opened. And suddenly, wait. Oh, everyone! Kevin Wise, are you okay? Thank goodness we made it. What is this place? Hell? Oh my, this looks like one replica of Gehenna. My compliments to the designer. Nice to see you two hang in there. Haha, I can see we're in for a fun time. Why the heck is Gilbert with you? You guys, why? After you fell down here, Celeste was gracious enough to search for your location. And thanks to you having the cube with you, we were able to find it. She finished connecting a path here only moments ago. This door will take you back up to the garden. Really? We appreciate it. I can't believe my luck. Anyway, the talking can wait until later. We're charging and trying to force an opening in their wings. You'll take that chance to break through and get through the gate. Hurry! Thanks. Truly, thank you. Then, shall we begin? I'm on foot and dance with double the weight. Wretchedness shall be victorious. Fall before the blade of Wander. Let's do this. Wait! Yeah, in a moment. Okay, now you can. Oh, I think there's gonna be more going on now. Despite the longest sort of it. After the dialogue. In other words, all of this, everything that's happening is my fault. All of you are victims who have the misfortune of knowing me and getting dragged into this. No apology is sincere enough, but I'm so sorry for what you've been put through. I'm not following. Why? I've heard all you said, but I don't think you got any reason to say to be that sorry. Come again, Estelle? Based on what we learned, Phantasma, choosing a new master was in the ability, and something would have done whether you were there or not. As such, object lost the orrery. Something like this would have happened no matter the circumstances. I agree. Phantasma would simply have chosen someone else and created a different world as a result of the drama that lay within. The fact that you might have been chosen is nothing so terrifying too. Everything that has happened to us in here so far is nothing compared to what we have endured would come to pass. Oh, Mira, your words are the sweetest kiss turned frozen upon poetry. Do you have that real faith in me, your one and only? Perhaps everyone here will have drawn into the most lavish feast the world has ever seen, but nothing more than that. I'm scared. I'm just disgusted. You're a special degree of creep, you know that? I want no way part of any feast that comes from out of your brain. Make 4 parts. The first part must contain Wise and Kevin. Okay. Cut me out on this one. I can't help but feel you guys are kind of missing the point. Well, don't take this as me trying to defend you or anything, but in a sense, it might have been a good thing you were chosen over anyone else. How do you figure? I'm lost as well. Your stake was absolutely very powerful and is capable of exerting a lot of control over things. You left so that Phantasma, as it is now, exists in a state of order. But what if it had chosen someone else? Would the world have been able to maintain order then? It's part of that Phantasma would have been unable to contain the chaos and ensured, and gotten out of control under someone else. Is that what you're essentially getting at? I knew you understand, Joshua. If that had happened, a whole lot more people might have been caught up in this. Now that I've got a problem with a lot of guests at a tea party, the more the merrier. Come on, Renee. I think you're the only one who'd be having fun. This way, I don't think you've got any reason to beat yourself up over this. We're all very different people from different walks of life. Okay, but right now we're all here, sharing common destiny. Yeah, in times like these, we gotta help out each other, right? Besides, this place relates to the orrery, which is Rainbow's palm. From my perspective, you're a victim. I couldn't agree more. As such, Kevin, we will appreciate you continue to read this as you've done so far. It's time to truly bring it in to what was started half a year ago. What can I even say? Haha. First, I'm stupid and Wise pulls off the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and now you guys. This must be the biggest group of idiots in all of Samoria. I'm sure you won't find a more gullible, naive bunch in one continent. I was happy to use each and every one of you for my own devices, right to the very end. So how can you be so... It's alright, Kevin. Kevin. Sometimes you just have to know when to give in. And you're at the point right now, your work ran out the second you stuck with us. Got stuck with you, you mean? Spending too much time personally meddling do-gooders who don't know when to quit with you is bad for anyone. You want to say that again? Haha. Well, all of those things describe you to a T. That much is true. They certainly do. I think they're good points though. Yeah, so do I. I think it's still rubbed off on all of us at this point, and that's not a bad thing. Thanks, guys. Group of idiots is right. We're smack dab in the middle of a situation here, but you wouldn't know it by looking at us. With a team this spectacular, what could we have to fear? There's a chance we could even overthrow the Eboian government if we put our minds to it. Now, need I remind you that that's something an Eboian prince should be saying out loud. Haha, alright. I know when I'm beat. We're in this together, and this time I actually mean that. Guy, we're happy to have you with us. Anyway, at least now we know exactly what we must do here. We need to defeat Rufina, the War of Phantasma. There's no getting around that. Unfortunately not. Indeed. With that said, just where is she? You didn't encounter her in Gehenna, did you? She disappeared right after the two of you fell down here. That's a good question. I think it's safe to say she wasn't down in Gehenna with us. If she had been, she would have shown herself at some point, yeah. But then, where is she? I believe I can answer that. Celeste? Didn't realize you were here. I can't thank you enough for saving our hides earlier. Truly, I doubt we would have been able to get out unharmed if not for your assistance. We're both grateful beyond words. I was more than happy to help. All of us here are in the same predicament, myself included. You can even think of me as another one of your companions if you like. Naturally. What kind of answer are you thinking you can give? Ah, yes. It took some time, but I was able to ascertain her current location. What? Really? Is that what you've been working on all this time? Yes, it is. During my investigation of the seventh plane, I was able to gain an understanding of the layout and contents of Phantasma as a whole. I also discovered that the War of Phantasma isn't in any of the planes while she is outside of them. Phantasma consists of more than just the planes. What's it like outside of them? Think of the planes you've been exploring like a giant multi-world structure in the center of Phantasma. They're all you have known of until this point, but this world consists of more than them. That said, the rest of Phantasma is just a vast, barren wasteland at this point, abandoned and devoid of life. Hard to picture without seeing it for myself. Do you know where in this big abandoned wasteland she is? Because if it's that vast, just knowing she's probably isn't going to help us much. I have a relatively good idea where in it she is, thankfully. Although that doesn't solve the core problem. I feel the word vast doesn't do the scale of the wasteland itself justice. I believe it's roughly the size of the continent where you live. It's the size of Samaria? That is going to pose a problem. Crossing an area that massive on foot will take months, maybe even longer. Do we have any other means of transport that we could use? I'm not sure my power would be of any use to you here. I can't place monuments too far from this garden for one thing. Even if we did commit ourselves to trekking across the whole thing on foot without the cube of power, we couldn't come back and resupply. Trying to take months worth of food hardly seems realistic. Well, this is a tough one. I can only think of ways for her to come to us. What's up with you, sort of stuff? Got stuff on your mind? Well, I was just thinking, why not use the arsenal? What? The replica we encountered on the first plane. Yeah, this world is supposed to react to the desires of the people in it, right? So while that arsenal might not be the real one, it looks just right there. Everyone's here pretty familiar with the real thing and how it works, so it seems like a set we can all picture flying easily. Maybe if we all wish for it to fly together, it might actually appear. Sorry, I'm being silly, aren't I? I don't know what's going into me. This isn't something an engineer should be saying. I don't think you're silly at all, Tia. In fact, I think that's a fantastic idea. You do? It does seem like easier something is to imagine, the easier it is to have it realized in Phantasma. And both you and Julia are familiar with the exact structure of the arsenal, while most of us here have seen and been on board with it. This may actually work. There's clearly no rule saying airships can't exist here either, given we're already banned the Black Ark. Well, Celeste, do you think it will work? The arsenal was to simply used to board the Rebel Ark, I believe. Then, if I were to feed the image of it flying, then back into the system, I think this may actually be possible. If all of you are on board, the White Wings will take to the skies once more. We can actually make this happen. I can't believe it. Haha, well done, Tia. Told you. You really outdid yourself this time. Wait a second. Does this mean we might be able to make the Bobcat fly? There's a copper die here too. Oh, you're right. How many of you are familiar with that? Forget about that. I think Gisette and I are the only ones who actually flown in it. Sorry, Arthur and I have technically been in it, but that was just as stowaways. Yeah, that was back when we were investigating the airship hijacking. Well found, memory the adventure made, now that I look back. I'm not sure what the odds of success would be then. That's a rather small number of people. I think it would be wise to focus on trying to revive the arsenal first. Oh, okay. Still, this sounds like a much better plan than trying to walk out on foot. We should prepare for departure at once, then make our way to the arsenal. Don't gonna tell me twice. We'll have a lot in store for us if we're able to make this work. However, I should warn you all of one thing. Once you find the arsenal to the area where the World Phantasma awaits, that will be it. You will be unable to return to this garden ever again. Please be mindful of that. Ever? Never? Not even once? Maybe we won't be able to use the cube's warp functionality anymore. Correct. Using the warp is only possible when you're within a certain range of the garden. Go outside of that, and it's no longer possible. So before you depart, I would ask that you make absolutely sure you have everything you need and are ready for whatever you may find there. Good to know. It won't hurt to know do some extra training then. I doubt we're all gonna have to play our part in things to come. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't mind getting some exercise myself. Wouldn't want to wind up being the one to drag the group down. This will be our last opportunity to open the doors scattered throughout the plains and take anything we find to. It's probably best I step down as leader for the time being then. If you're just door hunting or trying to get some extra practice in, I'll only get in the way. If anyone else wants to learn how to use a cube or fill out my notebook, I'll be happy to teach you, just let me know. Let's just be sure that when the time comes, we leave with no regrets. Right! Alright, we did all the doors. Wait.
Shall we?
Alright.
I am ready.
So, let's focus on the bonus dungeon.
An adequate performance.
Leave it to Red.
So, I think this will be my OP party. Kevin for the range. Enemies spawning chests. But they give me cut to spot with similar her friend. Still, while it may have been possible to do so, unexpected actions like that in this world take a serious toll on you mentally and physically. I would suggest not doing things like that more than you have to. Huh, well, okay. I'm satisfied as long as I have patch mines anyway, so I've got no reason to. So I suppose I can do what I'm told this once. Haha, that many people get scored by someone who lived over 1,000 years ago. I'm happy to hear that. And incidentally, I have one piece of news I think you'd be interested in hearing. The area Kevin Wise fell into is not the only part of the southern plain that exists. I have discovered another, much more than vast area there. I also have reason to believe that it fell to the brim with devils, as well as highly dangerous nonetheless. I placed a monument down there to serve as an anchor to was to explore. You should be able to warp there using the cube. The abyss is not accessible. It's not possible to warp to a new area on the southern plain through the warp menu. This area contains countless powerful enemies, devils included, making it the perfect place to effectively welcome your party members. Alright. Yeah, I kind of see that now. Let's go for it once with my good party. Get to the bomb. This way I know what to prepare for. Alright, make sure everyone's equipped. Alright, good enough. I have like another weapon for you, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright, we'll get roll up here pretty easily. Okay.
My, that was easy.
The chest is empty.
Good job. Keep it up.
Alright, that saves me from healing.
Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! Still a ways to go.
The chest is empty.
All right, what's next? Take that! ways
I'll
to
finish
go.
that one. Don't care. Easy peasy, taken care of. Really? Well, you told me Richard's the best attacker, Renee's the best magic. I'm like, okay, let's see some. That's cheap. Did Richard just go up? If so, yes, thank you. Good timing, game.
Take that! Take that! Take that! My, that was easy.
I actually don't think this party needs to be over anymore, but it's still going to be. Ow.
Still a ways to go.
The chest is empty.
Take that! Take that! Still a ways to go.
That's it from healing. I will if I get a chance. I hit one of the dragons. Okay, down we go.
Take that! All right, what's next? My, that was easy.
Oh. Oop.
Good job. Keep it up.
Alright.
Take that! Adequate performance.
I did the wrong one. Doesn't really matter though.
My, that was easy.
Oops. That was an oops.
Take that! Take that! All right, what's next?
Alright, so how deep is this dungeon?
Take that! My, that was easy. Take that! Adequate performance. Take that! Take that! My, that was easy.
Chest is empty. Hold on one moment. Oh, that's great.
O heavenly servants of the gods, come down and purify yourself left on earth, and thou art truly supported.
There you go. Let's see.
Take that!
Can I hit him one time? Good job, I do. Okay. I wish we was waiting at a scrap of paper with fan. That's the hot pot. Tournament invitation. Okay, that's probably the toughest of them all. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Litmus Tournament is the hardest content in the game. Good to know. Alright, now you can make 1,000. I hope I'm close to the bomb. It's probably one of the secret achievements. Oh, is this it? Is that what I think it is? Oh, please tell me that responds. Please tell me that responds. This seems to be exactly what I think it is. Yeah. Alright. Here's that is OP EP here at the moment. Alright, hit me. Hit Kevin. True. Alright, took out one. So you can cheese this boss fight very easily. As they're going equip for it. Oh, I see now. I think. Alright. Just heal everyone. That's a goal. Yeah, bow.
Still a ways to go.
That works. Alright, so I can go anywhere I want. Now, I have a question. Say it's 14 and 15 or 15 and 14? "15 has to be done first." Alright. Before I do anything, let's go and heal. Alright, so we'll do the last 2 doors tonight. And how much time should I set aside to grind everyone to level and go through the whole of chapter 8? And every afterwards, I'm gonna try to do that whole ending in one shot. As I got your memory fragment and my blessing. I want it indefinitely in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. I wrote everything else, so there's no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness, waiting back, telling to me, heaven and earth torment me, I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere, I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Paradise. Which number will we today? 15. Certainly. You've been nominated, Renee. Be sure to treat all customers with care. The place was simply known as Paradise. No doubt the building itself had a proper name, but none of us were ever told it. Nor were we ever told exactly where in the land we were or what we were doing here. Or indeed how we ended up there to begin with. Morning. Morning, Renee. Oh, you're finally woken up. Hi, Klaus. Welcome to Paradise, Renee. Welcome to Paradise. What, are we playing Green Day here? I'm gonna have to go, Renee. I got to go and work. Again? Yeah, it's fine though. I'll be back before long. Be a good girl and wait here in the meantime, okay? Klaus was always busy with work and today was no different. What exactly did he and where he did it, I don't know, but whatever it was truly horrible. He wasn't the only one either. The other children were always going out to work too. For some reason, no one ever called me. The other children became weaker and more eradicated by the day, and yet I spent my time eating delicious food and playing with dolls. I, and only I, was somehow special. Klaus always referred to me as a princess. Morning, Renee. It's so beautiful out today, huh? Kinda stuffy in here though. Let's open a window, okay? The girl is enter. She was always smiling and brimming with curiosity, poking her nose into anything and everything in the room and earning a scolding from Klaus for it. Hey, you wanna play with me? I wanna play with dolls too. I don't mind, but do you even have the time? Don't you have work waiting, or do you have to go and wear any clothes today? Klaus is working at the moment, so I got some free time. He's sort of been getting nominated a lot lately. Maybe that's just what people are into these days. Etta was somehow a precocious girl, she was making stupid jokes and giving away at them. AJ, meanwhile, was more polite and mature, perhaps that was why she was dominated by so many older men. Another thing that stood out about her was the way she never was acting like she hated her work. No matter the day, she always performed with skill and care. How come you never seem to hate your work, NJ? I thought it really hurt. I'm fine. It's nothing you need to worry about, Renee. There's a few tricks that make it really simple to manage once you know them. So don't worry about me, you just focus on being happy like you always are. Okay, that's a good girl. If you're happy, I'm happy. Then there was Courtray, whose small, delicate structure was always ended with him being battered and played with roughly like he was some sort of doll. Did he seriously end up getting beaten again? Yeah, I don't know why either. They say it's some kind of new game, but I don't get it. Don't worry about me, Renee, I'm fine, honest. I'm used to it, it doesn't even hurt me anymore. As long as I come back and find you here, I can deal with anything. Courtray was always bleeding out of our sight. Maybe that was part of his charm. I'm sure beautiful people must serve beautiful blood. I'm back when I saw that ended up taking longer than I thought it would. Then finally there was Cross, who was basically our leader. Cross, Etta, AJ, Courtray, and me. Each of them were so dear to me, and we spent all the time we could together in this one room. To my understanding, there were other children in the building, but they didn't matter to me. The only ones who did were the 4 friends I spent my days with, the 4 who lived in paradise alongside me. I hope this is not going where I think it's going. Hey Cross, what happened to the others? How come it's just me and you here now? Haha, what are you talking about, Renee? What others? I've always been just you and me in here. Really? Are you sure? I feel like there were more. Nope, there weren't. It's always been just you and me. It was only later I realized it was Cross who had hidden the others from me. Whether that was so I didn't have to worry about them, or because things had gotten so bad, he didn't think I should see them. I don't know. But he always tried to keep my eyes covered from me, the harsh reality of what was going on around me, so I could keep living in blissful ignorance. Let me give you a useful tip, Renee. Always be sure to say it would be my pleasure. Saying that makes everyone smile. No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always respond with it would be my pleasure. Haha, funny how that works, right? After all, it's the customers you're pleasing, not you. Let me give you one too. Then I use this all the time. The best thing to do is try to imagine how your customer is feeling. Like this must feel really good for them. They seem to love me doing this. Or it's not enough to make you stop feeling pain, but it does stop you needing to worry about doing unpleasant things. Always try to think about what you can do to make the customer happy. That's key. Well, I suppose I should say something too. You should never cry and say you're sorry to a customer. Saying sorry just makes them want to hurt you more. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how sad you feel, don't ever cry, don't ever say sorry, because no one ever forgets you, even if you do. Thanks everyone, but I can't see myself needing any of these tips. I never have to do any work. All I have to do is sit in here and hug my dolls. I never have to leave this room. And that's how it should be. You're a princess and you're really important to us. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing. Renee. What are you doing, Renee? I'm drawing. Look, this is a monster. The monster that got us locked up in here. It's got golden eyes and black scales, and its mouth stained red with blood of all the people it ate. The color of sin, huh? How lovely. Its stomach got to be right though, otherwise you wouldn't know which side was the front. Aha! That's very true. Where is everyone? Are they all out working? Renee? There are no others. There's only me and you here. Really? Are you sure? I don't know. I'm sorry. From the very start, it's just been me and you. No others. Now, let's draw together, shall we? Maybe we could draw a princess next. That'd be nice. Cross was doing a good job at covering my eyes from reality, but there was one thing he couldn't completely keep from me. He was getting tired. After the others disappeared, he started taking on all the work himself, and because of that, Soy, he began to vanish too. Let's clean you up, Renee. You're really dirty today. Thanks, you're always so kind. I'm sorry, Renee. If I wasn't so hopeless, I swore I'd protect you, and yet... What's wrong, Cross? You're not looking too good. It's nothing, I'm fine. Cross? I just told you that, I'm fine. This is all your fault. Mine? Yours. Everything is your fault. You wasted no time in killing all the others. Why you letting me live for so long? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? I'm already dead as it is. Why won't you kill me? Eventually my first job came. There was no one else to take it. There was no one else to go out in my place. That's why I had to do it myself. I had to step outside the room for the first time. You've been nominated, Renee. Be sure to treat our customer with care. What are you doing, Renee? Just do what you usually do. What's going on here? I was ready to believe the number 15 was special. She's not normally like this, I can assure you. She's usually a good girl, I don't know what's gotten into her. She's our little angel, capable of meeting all of her customer needs, no matter what they may be. Come on, Renee, say hello. You've done it enough times now. What are you going to do today? A sweet doll? A cool boy? That wasn't me. What? That wasn't me? That wasn't me. That wasn't me, that wasn't me, that wasn't me, that wasn't me. Someone says something, I close my eyes like always. Someone does something, I close my eyes like always. I just do as I always do. I do just as I always do. I just do as I always do. I do just as I always do and go out to work. Ah, the water of life. Cross once said that even those near to death could be full of energy again if they drink this. He said he was made to drink it all the time and that it tasted sweet and syrupy. Drink up, Renee. I mixed quite a lot of syrup in today. Drink up nice and slowly. That's it, that's it. Make sure not to spill any now. Drink up every last drop. Well, please, take your time. As the owner went to leave, his head seemed to distort slightly. Maybe he's getting old, or maybe he's just wearing a disguise of some kind. Oh, the medicine started kicking in. Well, Renee, why don't we sit and have a little chat together? It would be my pleasure. You're always such a good girl. It would be my pleasure. It would be my pleasure. It would be my pleasure. I am not reading all of that. Morning, Renee. It's so beautiful out today, huh? Kind of stuffy in here, though. Let's open the window, okay? Hey, you want to play with me? I want to play with dolls, too. Cross is looking at the moment, so I'll have some free time. Haha, see, so some speaking about Cross is looking at the moment, so I got one free time. He still seems to be getting nominated to what? Wait, maybe that's just because people are into these days. Let me give you a useful tip for that. Always be sure to say it would be my pleasure, so that it would make everyone smile. No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always say it would be my pleasure. Funny how that works, right? After all, it's the customers who are pleased and not you. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing. I'm fine, it's nothing you need to worry about, Renee. There's a few tricks that can make it really simple to manage once you know them, so don't worry about me. You just focus on being happy like you always are. That's a good girl. If you're happy, I'm happy. Let me give you 1, 2. Then I use this all the time. The best thing to do is try to imagine how your customer is feeling. So Renee has a multiple personality disorder, and she's used as a coping mechanism for what she's going through. Wow. But in those subhuman monsters, and people even keep living on like this, can you even call someone to stay alive? Yeah. I guess she inflicted all these cosmic marks on herself, probably in order to maintain her own sanity. She wanted to keep living that much. This is a living human. Yeah, no, I know. I want to see what she's like when she's real life, though. Can we take her into the society? You're strong, Renee. That was what Joshua told me one day. It wasn't something I heard before either. You're strong, Renee. Yes, I am. I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong. I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong. As an enforcement candidate, Renee proved to be exceptionally capable. Then one day Joshua disappeared, and the world just kept on turning. Ah, just where has Joshua gone anyway? All he said was he was going away to do a job, and he was going to take a while. I wanted him to know that I've become a Papa enforcer now. I wanted to introduce him to my real Papa and Mama too. But I suppose all of that can wait. He'll come back eventually, I know he will. Then he can tell me all about what he did while he was away. But he'll definitely be back, he will. A baby? How sweet. He's so cute. A brand new wife, clean and pure, untainted by anything. He's probably a good child who'll be raised well and grow up to be a fine, respectable adult. Unlike me. That path was closed to me long ago. I'll be a fine, happiness, nameless child. Well, why? He really is cute, isn't he? He looks like his mother. There, that's a good boy. I still regret what happened to our last child. But it looks like the goddess didn't abandon us after all. Okay. Now, I thought we weren't going to talk about that anymore. We need to leave the past in the past. So, they look like they're from Ebola by the way they're dressed. I suppose you're right, it's sad, but it's probably what she would want too. There we go. Who's a good little baby? Renee and pure children. The past, what happened to our past child, really. That was what I was from the very beginning. I from the day I was born, I was. Renee? Oh, whoa. As enforcers, we have the freedom to do whatever we want, whenever we want. It's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do. I won't make that choice for you. I can help, but wonder whether they're even worth the effort of cutting down. But that is your choice to make. I wander indefinitely in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black telling to me, heaven and earth torment me, I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere, I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Unbeholders, to me, the world just keeps on turning. But that's fine. The world is always turning for my sake. That's why I got nothing to feel sad about. I don't care about some silly imposters. They're not my real papa and mama. I'm a paid tomato now. It's so cold. Thanks, Matter. Just wait, I'm in the wait, I'm always happy, I'm always having fun. Because the world doesn't revolve just around you, and it won't always change just because you demand it. It's to be obvious because I really care about you, Renee. I won't lecture anymore. Renee, you answer how your heart tells you. It's almost done. Let's go. We're going to Cost Bell. Once we're high enough, switch off your boosters and switch to your regular flight engines. Okay, I am very disturbed. Yeah, no. Alright. Can door 14 be worse? Okay. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Alright, so this was the river arc. Make him crashing down. I never on top of the Gorgeous. Hey, Blanc, don't just stand there, say something. Huh, why should I be the one to break the silence? Raise up the me in face of such a splendid sight. All there is for us to do is to be overwhelmed and awed by the spectacle before us. Bah! The others still haven't come back either. Kind of crummy ending to this whole snip. Huh. When they left the city and has since departed this region. Luciora is missing, but no good can come from us fighting for her safety. Ha! No worries on that front. Just think it'd be a waste for a woman like her to die so early. So you know, he was hoping she didn't lose her life for nothing. Huh, I could agree. As for Ro, I feel the odds of him making out alive are non-existent, yeah. Huh. If I'd only known this was gonna happen, I would have finally made him fight me. He was always finding excuses to get out of it. Well, unlike Gus, he had a clear and specific purpose for taking part in all of this. And it looks like he may as well have been able to achieve it at that. Though he met his end, I have an inkling that he, at least, is satisfied by the ending to his story. Blah. Hard to believe it's all over. Well, what? What's happening? I thought we were going to use that force to save the world. Then we were going to use it to rule the whole continent. So why is this happening? This wasn't supposed to happen. Oh wait, did anyone ever actually say we were going to do that? Or was I just making it my own? I was, wasn't I? Ah! I hate my life. All I seem to do is get humiliated by them and abused by War Campanella lately. And then to top it off, this happens. Just what have we all been doing today? Uh-oh. Well, Campanella, I'm relieved to see you well, sir. Haha, the same to you, fine gentleman. I'm thoroughly impressed with your work ethic. It takes guts to dedicate yourself to your duty, even at a time like this. To see what's happening outside, it's safe to see you now. All the men in the world couldn't buy you a ticket to see a show this incredible. You have to wait to check out the show if you head up now. Why don't you go take a peek? I won't tell. We couldn't possibly. We're a dream of bending on a post without permission. Haha, I was supposed to wait after the train you've been through. When I'm out. Now, mind with me inside? I got something I need to take care of in this sanctuary, you see. Sir? But we've been ordered not to let anyone inside without the professor's permission. Even you, Lord Campanella. He is dead as you'll be if you won't let me through. I don't think even I can get a dead man's permission now, can I? What? But that's just not possible. Oh dear, if my word was that well to you, I'm hurt. Maybe I should have a little fun with you like I always do with John Gilbert. That would make you a little more inclined to have more faith in me. We know once done your work, so you need not to trouble yourself on your behalf. That's what we're here. Well then, why don't you go outside and watch the show like I suggested? You're under no obligation to guard this place now. That man who ordered you to do so is no more. Gladly, sir. Good luck with your business, sir. They may have served their purpose now, but it seems a terrible waste to steal their memories and toss them out like garbage. May I should put them under my command. Even all the noise going on outside can't reach this foreign center but inside the ship by the looks of it. Just as well, I couldn't fulfill my role otherwise. Requesting access. I, Enforcer Number 0, Campanella the Fool, hereby request access to the Cathedral Globe in place of the 3rd Angus George Wiseman. Oh. We've been waiting for you. Haha, already here I see. I simply never envisioned that the face was for Paris. Poor thing, all the trouble he caused, his old friends finally caught up with him. So how exactly did he die? I'm simply dying to know. Oh, I wish you could have seen it. The poor fellow was turned completely to salt, from the top of his head to the tips of his toes. And it all came coming down into EB pieces. Oh my, what a train way to go. I do wish I could have been there to witness it for myself. So I fell victim to the assault of that singularity in North Imperia, did you? Ah, I would well have seen the real thing when it first happened. Haha, who have seen that coming? That guy never seemed to let his guard down even for a second. I imagine it was a work of a Dominion. Almost certainly the fifth, the position everyone previously believed to be vacant. Oh wait, guess that explains why he screwed up. So, what's the fifth Dominion's name then? Kevin Graham. He called himself the Heretic Hunter. And he stayed under the one and only Cornelia. Haha, seems like a real riot too. Twisting all the way places. He studied under Cornelia now. Now, I'm even more interested in him. You gotta be kidding me, Abyss. After how into real hard you were, you're not even gonna mourn his walls for more than a second before setting your eyes on a new guy? Oh my, you got me all wrong. I assure you that my mourning Leon staff in my own way. He's not a man I would ever forget, especially as I can never get him to show even the slightest hint of interest in me to the very end. Indeed, he truly was a skilled swordsman, and his wrath would be keenly felt. He was the one among the enforcers who was able to cross blades with you, I believe. Certainly, of those I fought against, I've often asked him to humor me with my training. I always felt as though there was a chance he may surpass me as a swordsman one day. It makes knowing he lost his way before having a chance that much more difficult to hear. Haha, in my opinion, the loss of the Blade World isn't all that significant when we look at the bigger picture. A tiny, predictable loss in our overall combat compared. Now the loss of the Angel Soldier will have much more long-term impact. Huh. Oh, the chick with the scythe. I wonder if she'll come back in the end. She seemed pretty confused. That's a decision for her and her alone to make. We may be above them in the Ouroboros hierarchy, but that doesn't give us the right to order them around. This is the way of the society, but still. Professor, all of us here are well aware of the importance of the Gordius series. But this is a law decided by the Grandmaster. So you're aware of what that means. Haha, you only need to look at the Wiseman obsession with the black-haired boy to see what can come from being too fixated on someone. Indeed, the very obsession proved to be his undoing. Is that right, Campanella? You could definitely argue it was one of the fact that led to his failure, yes. Kevin seemed like he was trying to use it to his advantage too. Alright, I'll drop the issue. But now that as long as the 13 factories are in my care, the Gordia series would be of unparalleled importance to me. So I'll keeping an eye on her from here on to observe how well the one she has is functioning. Certainly, we'll leave that to you. I believe we talked for long enough. The time has come for the Grandmaster's advent. Is that so? Teehee, how thrilling. Alright, thank you. I see. You all have gathered. Yes, Grandmaster. With the first exception to the Fair Angus, all are present and accounted for. Very good. You deserve my thanks for observing all that transpired as my representative, Campanella. I'm pleased to hear as much, Grandmaster. I imagine you're already aware of what transpired during the Gospel plan, even without me relying the details. But allow me to fulfill my most important duty. Oh my. So that's the Orori. Thank you. If only the price we paid to obtain it weren't so great. Amusement, Reinhard, to say nothing of the countless other sacrifices, both human and otherwise, that arose through this plan. I won't bear responsibility for each and every one of them. That is simply not true. Please, do not place the burden of blame upon yourself. The face was alone was at fault for his death. But it's anyone who take blame is free Angus, who chose to overlook his behavior rather than steer him back on the right track. No, I have expected that this what will happen. Yet I chose to leave all the decision in his hands. I did so because I believed that to be necessary for this world, but nonetheless, the blame is unequivocally mine. Oh, Grandmaster, why must you blame yourself so? There will inevitably be a reaction to what has happened in time, but I imagine the church will react regarding that. Let us leave the matter to them. As you wish. Haha, I must admit that my curiosity is pretty keen, but it shall be as you desire. In that case, what should we all of us do now? The bells in the west have rung, and the first path applies no more. I hereby proclaim the completion of the first phase of the Orpheus final plan, the Gospel plan, and the initiation of its second phase, the Phantasmal Blaze plan. Very well. Leave everything to us, your Royal Angus, in accordance with your wishes. Shall now forward devote ourselves to execution of your plan. Okay. So that's the top blast of the society. So it's time for the Phantasmal Blaze plan to begin, huh? The stage is set. At the very least, it's going to utterly dwarf the Gospel plan in terms of both quality and scale. Haha, things are finally about to get interesting. By the way, I might be the last person who wants to hear this one, but will you mind stopping the whole peeping in thing, mysterious stranger? Bravo! Fourth wall broken. Yeah, I can see that being very important to know. Okay. So, let's go back to the garden. And let's figure out how we're gonna do the Wolverine. That's good to know, okay. Alright, let's restore HP just in case. Alright. So, who do we have equipped good? Kevin? Yes. Wise? Yes. Richard? Yes. Renee? Yes. Estelle? Yes. Joshua? Yes. It's only at 15, might as well drop it the rest of the way. I'm not doing accessories yet. She's good. Yeah, she's good. You're not. Julia actually is playing decent shape. Oh wait, let's do that. Let's raise the defense. Give you that. And that. A gate needs a lot of work. Music probably needs even more work. That's good to know. Okay. Alright. That's what he said, bring 2 of each. Okay. Yeah, my goal tonight is just do the equipment. Yeah, I know. I just want to see what I have. Alright, that's what I need to do.
No problem.
Alright. I need Cryptia, Chloe, Josette. You're good, and you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the HP to everyone for sure. I'll give you attack 4. So I need some HP 4s. But couple. Alright. You know, attack, a mine, and HP. Oh, I need mines too. Let's get a space 1 again. Give it a strike 2. And evade. Alright, so what am I using TF for? It's what I need to ask myself now too. I think I'm gonna use it more as a physical attacker. Let's give me that. Alright, look, you have an HP 4 already. Let's do that with you. I can do a better EP cut for you. Alright. I've made you into a very good healer. Alright, let's synthesize, quartz, earth. Make a few. I want to cast 2. Make a few. Alright, well. Alright, I think I can balance this. Give you, I don't know, mute. The HP 4 there. A mine 4. Give you a evade. You seem to be squishy, so let's give you the good one. Give you attack. Oh, and action too, okay. I can get action 4, so let's do that real quick. Alright, I want to see something now with you. Give you action 4. I'm probably not gonna make you a healer. Let's make you more defensive. That's good. You for healing. You can do single heal, it's good. Alright, I give you a evade 4. And you evade force. Ah. Give you the evade 4. Give you attack 4. Let's find your defense. Now I'll give you an action. Give you that. Then you need HP and a mine. I know Kevin's clip was clip instead of clip trust with clip Renee's clip and was clip Julia. No, space one, okay. I'm gonna need a few of those. Alright, so I'm gonna do EP cut 4. And move 3 for you. Now let's give you the action 4, the attack 4. I count. 1 second.
No problem.
Take it!
Your aid, please. Let's do it. Do it.
Alright. Alright. And give you... Oh, let me... Alright, now do you. Give you attack 4 now. I need more attack 4s, got it. A evade 4. Defense 4. Oh, actually, let's give you the HP in the mine. Alright, I've made you into a decent healer. That alone. I think that's good. Alright. Give you a hit 4. I need more attack. Alright, 7 up now. Attack 4. Defend 4. Mine 4. I'll give it HP 3 for now. Actually, one moment. Well, I don't have enough water for that HP, do I? Alright. Be fine for now. Give you the evade 4 and the action 4. Will be my last one. I want action for you and action for you. And has Sand equipped. Alright. Alright. We can make this work. Alright. Give you the action. Give you an action. Give you HP free. Give you a mind free. Give you the defense 4. Defense 4 there. Attack 4 for you. Attack 4 for you. Evade for you. I need one more evade at least. Make 2 more just in case. Alright, evade 4. Let's do... Give you that. Then I give you a mind free and an HP free. You need an action 4. Oh, no, you have action 4. What am I missing you? Uh-oh. How do you make it so while split so is the hundredths? Layout settings. Timer. Okay, we have to steady that for next time. Also, happy 100 hour mark, 15 minutes wait. Alright. I'll figure it out for next stream. Let's do the math. Alright. What do I need on you? If I have to, I can do like a weight 1 at the end and do it by hand like that. And change to 2 when I get to that point. What else I want on you? Defense 4, attack 4, bait 4. Which one am I mixing? Attack, mine, HP, action, evade. Attack, mine, HP. Alright, so you just need something random. Might be good to give you haze. Maybe give you a hit for. Send is the only one I have to do. And you just need to be touched up. I do have a defense 4 for you. Alright, he doesn't use spells. Why don't you have an EB cut on him? Take that off. I like the movement on him. Take off Yin Yang. You can have a action 3 for now. Alright. Alright. Give me that. Give me a shield. I'll give you the mind heal and the HP heal. An attack 4. An action 4. You get action 2. You're like a healer. Oh, you need a defense yet. Okay, everyone is essentially equipped. Okay, I am not doing the final dungeon tonight. I'm gonna save that for the next stream, which will be Sunday. I'll try to start early enough so I can beat the game and then go to my Super Bowl party. Or, after the Super Bowl, I'll come home and I'll do a late night stream. It's the game plan. So, let's save the game here. want me to take a picture of the time, so if I mess up, I can fix it. One second. One second. Alright.